Good evening and welcome to our student broadcast of the 5-1-1 Santa Paula Cardinals girls soccer team hosting the 0-5 Carpinteria Warriors High School girls soccer team. My name is Laborio Gudino and I am a senior here at Santa Paula High School. I'll be your play-by-play announcer for tonight's game. I'll be joined in the control room by freshman Christopher at the camera controls and Ryan as our color commentator. The new sports broadcasting program at Santa Paula High School will be live streaming future sports competitions at Santa Paula High School with the new PK3 sports broadcasting system supplied by the city of Santa Paula. We hope you enjoyed today's game and we would like you to be understanding as this is new technology that is first being tested at Santa Paula High School. If you have positive comments, please utilize the chat and we'll try to respond. We certainly hope you enjoyed tonight's game brought to you by the new student broadcast team being formed. So here we go. Another day, another game for Santa Paula. I'm alongside Ryan Garces. Ryan, how are you doing?
I'm doing good tonight. Glad, as always, to be able to be out here, watch the game, provide our input on it, and we're glad to bring it to you all.
Yeah, and as we're live streaming these games, we would like you to subscribe. We have plenty of games. We will have one on Friday, and there might be a game every single day of the week in the next week. So you guys definitely have to stay tuned for that. And make sure to like and subscribe and share to people who probably want to watch these but don't know about us. So yeah, make sure to do that. We do see the captains there. We see Chiara Fiorentino for Santa Paula and Alondra Ramirez. And then for the other team, which is Carpinteria, we have Jennifer Cruz, number 10, number 4, Emily Hernandez, and number 21, Crystal Vargas. Correction. We actually have Zahia Hamadi, which is number 4. Number 10 is Kenna Meyer, and number 21 is Clarissa Ramirez. So here we go with Santa Paula starting off. And first thing we see is number 5, Cynthia Ramos is back for this game. If you recall, if you watched last game, she wasn't able to play, and she was a big difference of the game before. Let's hope to see we see more of that. We do see her partner Yarabi. And this game has started with Marisol Ramirez. And she gives it all the way to the right back, which is number 12, Alexis Carrillo. But the ball is already going to Carpinteria by way of throwing. So now here it comes. Now almost intercepted. There is Yahaira Ramirez who finally does intercept it. There is number 7, Alexia Savala. And now they're just giving it to the center backs with Kiara and Daisy Vaca using that role today. And now there's Cynthia Ramos. Gives it all the way to the right midfielder, Alexis Carrillo. And now back to Cynthia. Alexis, she took a bad touch as Carpinteria recovered. They might go on a counter. That's 12, Ilse Alvarado. And someone was brought down, but no foul. But not a good pass from Alexis. And now they lose it, Carpinteria. Able to recover. Once again, intercepted by the left back of Santa Paula. We do see Zaira Costa. Back with Zavala. And intercepted in the midfield. She takes out one and then gives it to number 12, Ilsa Alvarado. And once again, recovered from the Carpinteria midfield. This time it was number 5, Sofia Mora, who got it. But good recovery right there from Marisol Ramirez. Now they give it all the way to the right back again. Zaira Costa. Now there's Zaira. Give it to the right mid, Alexis. And she tries to send Cynthia Ramos. She has Yarabi. But she's holding it. And a very good play. She took out one. Gives it to Savala. The ball's still there. We see a shot, and she scores! What a goal by Yahaira Ramirez! What a good goal. She shot it from the 8 farther than the 18-yard box, and seemed like Cynthia Ramos let it go to her. And an amazing play right there. Santa Paula already leading 1-0.
Those early goals definitely build up confidence for the Cardinals, and it'll hopefully build up momentum that they could carry to score even more goals.
And as he's saying that, we do see Yarabi. She's trying to find a goal. She's cutting. Gives it to Marisol. Marisol has it. Gives it to Yahaira Ramirez. Back to Marisol. And Yahaira Ramirez, she wasn't known for that. She was extremely good in terms of defending, her passing as that center defensive mid. But she got the chance to show her long range efforts, and she made it worth going up. And Santa Paula have to be confident about this. Especially we heard the Carpinteria's record, but usually that doesn't mean anything because in these 80 minutes anything can happen. No matter what the record is for both teams, it could just be a bad day or an amazing day for the other team. As we do see Santa Paula will get the ball back.
Now, we apologize for the glare that's going on. This is new technology, and we have been trying to work out how we can remove some of that glare for you.
As we do see Marisol Ramirez with the throw in. Gives it all the way to Kiara. It's headed before. And it seemed like a handball from Mehaira. None was called. Now there is Kiara. And she gives it all the way to her center back, Daisy Vaca. Now Daisy gives it to Saira. And intercepted. That was number 5, Sofia Mora. But the ball will still belong to them. So now there's a throw in. There is Alexis Carrillo recovers. Here comes a counterattack. They send Cynthia. Has Yarabi wide open, but she's going to try to take the defender out. But a very good tackle by number 4, Zahea Hamadi, one of the captains. But this ball will go out for a throw-in for Santa Paula. So you do see there's 6 minutes that have already gone by in this game. The score is already 1-0 by way of goal of Yahaira Ramirez, who is actually a daughter of one of the teachers here at Santa Paula High School, Mr. Ramirez. So will actually be a free kick. Kiara has a very strong leg. We'll see if she's able to curl it in or send across. I think she's shooting. She is shooting! But that ball goes over the bar for a goal kick. But that was a very good shot. Just wasn't able to dip. And now there's the goal kick. Gives it to the right back. Now intercepted. There's Cynthia. She has a chance and what a save. And then she misses the second chance. But first of all, what a save by the goalkeeper, Giselle Zamora. Incredible. It had to take some very quick reactions, and she was extremely close to the goal.
There are always some intense moments as a goalkeeper when it just becomes a fast break like that, and her having that second chance as a goalkeeper, that just really makes you sweat.
Yeah, no question about that. And now there is an interception from Alexa, and they're winning the ball high up the pitch, and that's definitely what they want. As Yahaira tried to foot a through ball to Marisol, but it's intercepted by Carpinteria. A tackle once again by Zavala. And Ramirez, a perfect pass to Marisol, also Ramirez. But that ball is intercepted once again. But that ball goes back to Santa Paula, and now they'll start drawing their possession up again. Now there's Saira. Gives it to Alexis. She's able to keep it. And now there is Yahaira Ramirez. Gives it to Daisy Vaca. Getting them involved with a nice ball. That is number 3, I believe. That is number 2, Sofia Sanchez. So there's Zaira Costa, and once again she sends, well, at least she tried to, but it was intercepted by Sofia Mora. Now Santa Paula recover again. There's Alexis. She wasn't able to get it. She took a bad touch, and Santa Paula Carpinteria get it with number 3, Luna Galvan, with the throw in. Intercepted once again by Alexis Carrillo. Now there's Yahaira trying to find someone. What a ball to Yarabi. It takes a touch by Yarabi as they try to clear Carpinteria. Now there's Cynthia. And once again, another great save by the goalkeeper Zamora. That was a very good shot. Very good by Cynthia Ramos to draw space. But once again, great reaction by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, Santa Paula is definitely keeping that goalkeeper on her toes tonight.
Yeah, Santa Paula have gotten the ball, usually always in half field. Once they do again with Yarabi, she gives it to Marisol, who was overlapping her. A good play by her. She tries to send across, takes a touch. The ball's still in the box, but they just give it to Yahaira now, trying to find some space, but it's intercepted from the right back, number 14, Emma Miller. But we have seen a dominant start by Santa Paula, and full credit to Coach Jordan for telling us this, that we actually, from now on, every single game that we play, no matter what sport, is crucial because playoffs are coming up. I believe playoffs for soccer start May 10th, I believe he told us, and May 26th, I believe, basketball. So every game that they play now is extremely crucial if they want to have a chance to be champs. And now there's a counter, though. Carpinteria have a chance. But very good from side up. They still have it, though. That's number 5, Sofia Mora. And she gives it to 20, but she wasn't able to get it again. And there's Cynthia. And she holds it. Comes all the way from her striker position. And Saida just kicks it out. Carpenteria's ball once again. So Santa Paula playing a 4-4-2 with Alexis and Marisol on the wings. And they have only 2 center mids with Alexia Savala and Yahaira Ramirez. And so far it's working for them. And we do see Cynthia. She has it. Now there's Alexis. She might try to send across. No, she cuts. But very good right there by Karen Gamez. But yeah, due to the 2 strikers, one's able to drift. And that's what we've seen more from Cynthia. While Yarabi stayed more in the interior. We see Yahaira takes a shot. Didn't really get the goalkeeper scared at all, considering what she has gone against already. Now here's another goal kick. I believe that's 21, Clarissa Ramirez. And now she sends it all the way to number 12. It's Ilse Alvarado. And Alexis tried to send Cynthia. And that's been the chain as we see Saida sending Alexis, Alexis sending Cynthia. So far it hasn't worked no more. We'll see what happens here. Maybe they might change it up, but they are using this right side very, very much of the time. Now there's Alexis. And now they just kick it out. And a good ball. That's Yarabi. She has a chance. Gives it to Cynthia. She takes a shot. And once again, it's wide. Another goal kick. But I think this situation is not favorable for Carpinteria, as they're just playing on their side of the 50-yard line, which they're pressing high. You can see more of like a Liverpool type of pressure, which they pressure from the front. They recover with either their strikers, their midfielders, or their center defensive mids. Now here we see the goal kick. Once again recovered by Marisol. She might take a shot. No, she just cut. And it was actually a handball by her. Carpinteria's ball. So now here's Carpinteria. Try to give it his number 13, Isela, but Kiara is able to get it, gives it to the goalkeeper, and she kicks it right to a Carpinteria woman, though. And that was a foul, actually, on Daisy Vaca. So this can be a good chance for Carpinteria. Might want to send the ball into the box for a cross. And anything can happen when you're inside the box. Now there's 20, Karen. And Sanapar almost tried to clear it. Now there's Cynthia. And she does a spin. We show her skill. And it's intercepted though. Wasn't able to do the pass she wanted. Carpenter's ball again. Now there's 3 Luna. Headed by Saira. Now there's Alexis. Gave it to Yarabi. Now there's Cynthia. And a good play by her. But it was intercepted by the center back. Now there's Cynthia. And she sends Marisol. This is a good chance. Marisol shoots it. And that goes wide to the left this time. Still 1-0 though. But Santa Paula getting close. So we do see in this, I guess, capture in which Cynthia's playing behind the other striker, which is Yarabi, as she's been the more creative person, sometimes even dropping to a 4-2-3-1 with having that center attacking mid. And she has that free roam to go wherever she needs. And Saira try to give it to Alexis. That ball is going out for a throw-in. There will be a substitution as number 19, Giselle Lopez, is coming out for, I believe that's number 16, Mayra Jimenez. So here we go with the throw-in once again. And the ball, Cynthia had it, but it goes out of bounds once again. Now there's Alexis. And she gives it to Cynthia. But it's intercepted by Karen Gamez before Cynthia was able to get there. But then Kiara's intercepts. Now they send the ball. Daisy Vaca's right there. Now they give it to the goalkeeper again. And Daisy Vaca, it takes a bad touch. She's able to recover though. There is Zaira Costa. Gives it to Alexis. Bad touch. She's still able to get it though. And it's stolen by Carpinteria once again. And now there's Yahaira Ramirez with an amazing tackle. And she's still going. Gives it to Cynthia. See what she draws up. Has it still. She's shielding it. And very good defense right there by the Carpinteria left back. Now there's Yarabi. She has Cynthia. Didn't see her though. And Carpinteria clear it again. And that ball was last touched by Carpinteria. So it's Santa Paula's ball once again. So we do see Marisol Ramirez. She's going to give it to Sofia Sanchez. She won't be the one throwing it in. So there's Sofia. She just gives it to Kiara, to Daisy Vaca. And now there is Zaira Costa. Zaira just gives it to the right mid Alexis. That ball does go out. For Santa Paula on their defense, we do see once again that sweeper. We've seen it be Daisy Vaca for 3 games in a row. And we also see Kiara partnered up with her. We've seen her as a left back, we've seen her as a sweeper, and now she's a center back in front of the sweeper. As she has more liberty to go up and make tackles in that midfield, and we've seen her do that already. Now they swap roles right there with Kiara, with Daisy giving it to Kiara, back to Daisy. And now they give it to the goalkeeper, Jalissa Tobias. And now there is Daisy Vaca. And she tried to send Cynthia. She actually does send Cynthia. There she goes. But once again, extremely good tackle. That was number 3 again, Luna Galvan. And we have seen potential in Cynthia's runs, but they've been cleared by number 3, Luna. She's being one of the better players of Carpinteria. Alongside that midfield, though, has been making a lot of tackles. We do see they're overloading them, which is 3 people on the midfield compared to Santa Paula's 2. We do see interception from one of them. That is number 4, Zahia. But once again recovered by Alexia. Now Carpinteria again. Santa Paula again. There's Alexia. Gives it to Yahaira. Now she gives it to Yarabi. This could be a chance. The goalkeeper comes out, and what a slide tackle. That is not easy to do, especially you know that you're risking it because if she passes you, it's probably going to be a goal. But extremely good by her so far. Also been one of the key figures of Carpinteria. Now there's Cynthia. Wasn't able to get it. Carpinteria clears it. But there's Marisol again. And that ball goes straight to the goalkeeper. But Santa Paula could easily have maybe 3 or 4. But the goalkeeper's performance, Giselle Zavala, has made it still a 1-0 game. Now there's Saida. Try to give it to the midfielder Alexia. She gets it anyways as it was a bad touch by Carpinteria. Now he tries to set Cynthia. And number 20, Karen Gamez just kicks it out for a throw-in. And now there is Cynthia. Gonna give it to Alexis. She gives it to Cynthia again. There's no offside. She's gonna try to send a cross. The goalkeeper gets it. Marisol with the header. And that ball goes out for another goal kick. But the goalkeeper seemed like she was gonna get it, but she wasn't able to hold on to it. And Marisol tried to take advantage of that, but the ball just went out for another goal kick. There is some substitutions though, as I believe Alexis Carrillo came out. And now that is number 17, Jennifer Galindo. Now there's Jennifer going into that center mid role. And now the goalkeeper anticipates. So what we see now is number 7, Alexia Zavala, going into that right mid position. And we see already number 17, Jennifer, try to get it. Now there's Alexia. She gives it to Cynthia. She's trying to find room to shoot. She takes the shot. A ball was a little too high. But we have seen Cynthia being one of the better players first for today in terms of her chances created. Seen her shots. We do see Alexia intercept. She takes a shot, but it's blocked by the center back. And that ball go out for a throw in. To see Alexia Zavala though, she's being very active on offense and on defense as she just get went into that winger role, kind of like a Marcos Llorente for Atletico Madrid, who's very tough to go past and is very good on the attack. Now there is Julissa, Jennifer, correction. As there's Cynthia, back to Jennifer. Jennifer trying to find someone. She gives it to Yahaira, but they get it once again after it was intercepted by Carpinteria. And now there is Alexia again. She gives it to Jennifer. A good one too by them. There's Alexia. She cuts. She has time. She tried to give it to someone in the box, but Carpinteria clears. And there was a foul once again on Daisy Vaca when she's trying to go get it. That's the second time.
Now, with just 16 minutes left in this first half, Cardinals have clearly maintained control over this game so far. But as you say, anything can happen, and we'll just see where it goes.
Yeah, especially with a 1-0 game. Because here we go with Cynthia to Kiara. And Kiara holds it, gives it to the right back. That is number 13, Amaris Carrillo. She came into the game for Zaira Costa. As there she is, she's going to throw it in. And she gave it to Cynthia because the center mid wasn't looking. And now they try to send across to the box. Once again, intercepted by the goalkeeper Giselle Zamora. And now there's a chance. This is a counterattack. But the ball just goes out. That was Ilse Alvarado. Now here comes the throw in for Amaris. And Amaris tries to give it to number 17, Jennifer. Intercepted by number 4, Zahia. Last touch by her. Throw in for Santa Paula. So once again, we would like to remind you guys, those who are watching either during the live stream or after, to subscribe as we bring all the home games, whether it's soccer, whether it's basketball. We had football games also. So make sure to subscribe so you won't miss any of the events, either live or you could watch them after. We do see a counterattack. Here is Alexia. And she's going to shoot it. No, she sends across. That's Marisol. And it hits post. And Yarabi wasn't able to finish it. A goal line clearance. That was number 21, Clarissa Ramirez. Incredible what she just did. So Santa Paula once again. The lead should be bigger, but Carpinteria, their defense has been able to sustain. Now there's Yarabi. She could have had a goal right now, but just an amazing save by number 21, Clarissa. Now there is Amaris intercepted. And there could be a chance for a counter, but she's just going to try to send one of her teammates. Kiara's just going to let it go out for a goal kick. That is number 1, Jalissa Tobias. So she's coming back after, I believe, last game. It was actually number 20, Quetzal Isaac, who was the goalkeeper. And now here is Daisy Vaca. And she tried to give it to someone close, but plenty of power though. As it goes through plenty. Now here we go with Jennifer. Intercepted though. Santa Paula recovering. We've seen that where Carpinteria have intercepted, but Santa Paula just quickly recovered. maybe they do some bad touches or some bad passes, but then they're able to recover. We do see a long ball, a through ball. She sends it to Marisol. Marisol, she gets through. What a play by her. And he tried to send the cross. Very good from Kenna Mayer to just kick it out. And here's a corner. Would like to apologize for the glare. As Ryan did say, they're new technology and we are trying to figure it out. So here is not able to see who's sending. I believe that was Alexia. No, Alexia was about to head her. Now here's a chance. Second chance. It was actually Marisol Ramirez. And it will be a throw in for Santa Paula.
Now with this new view, hopefully there will be less glare.
As there's Yahaira. She has a chance for a goal. Went right to the goalkeeper. Scores to 1-0. And now there's a chance for a counter. But Daisy Vaca's right there. And that's a Rosa sweeper roll. No scares whatsoever. And there is Jennifer. Gives it to Yahaira. Took a bad touch. She recovers again, though. Very good game by her. Now there's Yarabi. She gives it to Marisol. She sends it. And almost Cynthia Ramos able to get it. And now there's number 5, Sofia Mora. She has it. It's intercepted by Marisol. And it's recovered from Santa Paula again. We see Amaris. Amaris gives it to Jennifer. Amaris again. Back to Jennifer. And now she tries to give it to Alexia. And she seemed like it was almost an interception by number 13, Amaris Carrillo. But it will be Carpinteria's ball. And now there's Amaris Carrillo again. And that ball goes out. It was last touched by Carpinteria. So it's will be Santa Paula's ball. Like they were waiting for something there. So there's Amaris. Try to give it to Cynthia. Now Carpinteria kick it out. Well, Santa Paula recover once again. And that ball goes out after a bad pass from Kiara. And now there's once again a throw in that goes right to Amaris. And Daisy Vaca tried to control. Wasn't able to. Those touches by Carpinteria haven't been the best. And Santa Paula right there also not having the best touch right there. Cynthia Ramos. And the ball will still go to Carpinteria. So Carpinteria, I've shown that flashes of being able to counter. But it seems like that final touch they haven't been able to find. Now there is number 6. Now Daisy Vaca gives it to Yahaira. And that ball just goes right to the right back. A bad touch as Marisol gets it. She might have gotten stepped on. And now there is Yarabi. But the ball goes right to the center back. Now there's Daisy Vaca. She kicks it to Amaris. And Daisy again, but it's intercepted. And these are the counters that we're talking about. There's no one next to the girl who's coming in. Is that a penalty? That is a penalty. Carpinteria get the break they needed. And this is what we're talking about when the score is 1-0. Anything can happen. Santa Paula haven't been able to put their shots away. But it's been mostly because of the incredible goalkeeping from Giselle Samora. But they get their chance right here. Carpinteria do. We'll see what happens. So it seemed like she got stepped on also when Seemed like Marisol on the other side had gotten stepped on, but I don't think he called a foul on that one. So our next, make sure to stay tuned for our next game. That's on Friday. We get a day off tomorrow, which is Thursday. We have the NFL draft. Definitely excited for, especially those people who watch football. And I need to promote myself here and go follow my TikTok where I actually had my mock draft. So look at that. It's reckless underscore sports on TikTok if you want to check it out. So Santa Paula trying to find ways to maybe dissect the defense. And not just that, that finishing touch to finally get that goal that they want, especially now here with the penalty when we don't know what's going to happen. So we'll see who takes the penalty here for Carpinteria. Because the penalty was committed by Daisy Volka. Seems like the one who will take it will be number 11. We actually don't have a number 11. That is actually number 21, correction. Clarissa Ramirez. So we'll see what she's able to do. She's against Shalissa Tobias. Doesn't take too much of a run up here. Here it comes. And it's scored. Carpinteria have actually, this game is now tied 1-1 in a game where Santa Paula has been dominating, but the game is tied. Carpinteria have to feel very confident now, feeling that they might have a chance to even score more. And we saw that they were going to play on the counterattack. And like I said, that they had shown flashes of being able to have some counters. And the one time they do, they cause a penalty. And they're able to score from it. They'll obviously take to goals however they come. We saw that today with the PSG against Manchester City game. Which that shot slash cross, somehow that ball went in. We also saw a free kick where it went through the wall. So obviously they'll take those goals, especially considering it's a semifinal. But we're back to this game now with Carpinteria and Santa Paula tied 1-1. The scores were scored by number 16 for Santa Paula, Yahaira Ramirez, and number 21, Clarissa Ramirez on the penalty. But here we go with Santa Paula. Marisol Ramirez gives it to Sofia Sanchez. And Marisol gives it to Yarabi. She touches it to Jennifer, and she tried to send the ball to Cynthia. She like she swapped sides now. And the goalkeeper kicks it out. And now there's Sofia, gives it to Marisol. And Yahaira is going to kick it all the way to Kiara. Kiara probably give it a right back. She does. That is Amaris. And Amaris was last touched by Santa Paula, Alexis Zavala. And now here is a throw-in. That is number 3, Luna Galvan, who's had a pretty good game defensively. Hasn't let Cynthia Ramos pass. We do have seen plenty of chances where she's been able to attempt, but not able to succeed due to her tackles. Now there's Alexis. Amaris, correction. That ball is. Don't believe that was a foul. It would just be a throw in for Santa Paula. Yahaira just shielded it. Now there's Amaris. That ball goes back to Alexia. She sends Cynthia. Cynthia gives it to Yarabi. And Yarabi. She gives it to Marisol. Marisol fighting for it, but very good by Carpinteria to take the ball away from her. But here comes Marisol again. And she has it still. Gives it to Yahaira. Yahaira gives it to Jennifer. She thought Marisol was going to make the run. And that ball would go out for a throw in. But ever since that penalty, we haven't really seen Santa Paula really get close to goal anymore. It's the way that we had seen them in taking shots pretty frequently. But now they're just playing in the midfield, trying to find a way to break this defense. And now here's Alexia. She gives it to Cynthia. And Cynthia trying to find someone. She cuts. She sends Yarabi. There's Marisol. She is left-footed and she wasn't able to take the shot. And that ball goes for a goal kick. So it seemed like Marisol was trying to give it to her left foot and take the shot. Wasn't able to do that. Gave it to one of the center mids. Well, that ball went wide. You do see that there's 2 minutes and 52 seconds left in this first half. Very interesting first half. We do see Yarabi coming out of the game. And Serena Campos is coming in. So Serena will partner now with Cynthia. And they did the goal kick. Cynthia recovers. There's Cynthia. It's intercepted by number 20, Karen Gamez. And now here's another chance for a counter. That's number 12, Ilse. Gives it to Sofia. And Sofia Sanchez headed it. And now there's a chance for Carpinteria. Kiara with a great tackle. And she sends it for a throw-in. But we have seen the change of, I guess, confidence. So, Carpinteria feel much more comfortable into this game knowing that they're tied. And now there's number 20. Karen Gamez had an amazing game so far. Making plenty of tackles, not letting Yarabi and Cynthia do anything. We see another great tackle right there from her. But it's lost as Alexia intercepts. Now Alexia gives it to Amaris. And now the ball gets back to her. And that ball is Santa Paula's. Now there's Alexia again. But once again, they lose it with Carpinteria just kicks it out. Now there's Yahaira. Yahaira gives it to Jennifer. And Jennifer sends a ball to Cynthia. This is their chance. And what a save by the goalkeeper. Once again.
We have just seen plenty of amazing saves from this goalkeeper this game.
So it was actually not a save, I heard. Still having an amazing game. But that one, Cynthia Ramos just missed it. But once again, a very good chance. But that ball just doesn't want to go in for Santa Paula. And now there is Carpinteria have it. Here's a chance for a counter. That's 12, Ilse. But Kiara just kicks it out. Now there's Alexia. She sends Cynthia. And Cynthia has it. She's trying to find room. She's cutting in. Great tackle once again by Karen Gamez. That ball goes out for another throw in for Santa Paula. The clock has stopped though. The ref will call it whenever his clock says it's time. And he says it's time now. This is the end of the first half. Santa Paul and Carpinteria are tied 1-1, which was a very good game for I say the first 35 minutes in which Santa Paula were just kept on attacking. They felt very comfortable in this game and they scored one goal early. They were kept on shooting, weren't making them. And Carpinteria, they didn't look like they really had a chance to even score. But that changed on a counterattack in which they were able to get space. There was a penalty called, and they were able to tie this game. So we'll see what this second half brings us. Ryan, anything you'd like to add?
Yes, just that penalty kick from Carpinteria seems to have really killed the motivation of Santa Paula, but hopefully in the second half they'll be able to get another shot, bring that back, and secure the win.
Yeah, let's see what coach tells them in the halftime. So stay tuned now for the second half. And we are back for the start of the second half between Santa Paula and Carpinteria. It's been an extremely good game. Scores 1-1 in a game where Santa Paula scored early with the Jairo Ramirez scoring, I say, in the first 3 minutes. And Santa Paula were dominating. They were getting plenty of chances. They weren't scoring them, though, which did hurt, especially what was about to come in that second, in the almost 40-minute, in which there was actually a penalty called on Santa Paula, which Carpinteria were able to execute and score it. And that is how the score is 1-1. We'll see what happens here, though. We'll see if Santa Paula are able to regain that dominance they had, or are they going to give Carpinteria that confidence, which they showed they had. After that goal, Santa Paula weren't as dominant as they were before the goal happened. So we'll see what happens here. Stay tuned. Is this going to be just as good as yesterday's game? For those who didn't watch it, you guys should definitely go watch it. I'm not going to say who won, but it was a great game between Santa Paula and Trinity. So here we go for the second half of this game. We got already a foul. For Santa Paula, we see Daisy Vaca's going to take it. She might want to send across. And now here's Daisy Vaca. She actually takes the shot, but it's way, way wide. That ball will go out for a goal kick. So I guess you could say that's Santa Paula's first shot of the second half. Obviously, you're going to want to take much better ones than the one that they just had. So here we go with Cynthia Ramos already recovering high up the pitch. That is actually Serena Campos. And now here is Alexia. Actually not able to see who that is. It's intercepted. At least it was almost intercepted. That ball will go out for Santa Paula's ball now. Now there is Sofia Sanchez. Gives it to Marisol. Back to Sofia. Now there's Yahaira. Yahaira tried to give it to Cynthia. Recovered from number 2, Mia Alvarado. So here's Marisol. She gives it to Daisy. Cynthia, correction. And that ball's right there for Serena. She wasn't able to get it. The ball's still there. And Santa Paula weren't able to score that. Seemed like it was going to be an error by the goalkeeper as she wasn't able to secure it. The ball was just bouncing in there. And Santa Paula, once again, weren't able to execute. Santa Paula is still showing, though, that they're the more dominant team. We'll see what happens here. Also, we thought that maybe Serena Campos was able to score it.
Yeah, it's the second play we've seen like that where the ball's just been bouncing, yet we haven't been able to get it in.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. I believe that is a free kick. That is Chiara Fiorentino. She'll try to send maybe Marisol, maybe Cynthia. Marisol is asking for it. Now there's the ball. That ball almost went to Cynthia. And now Marisol with a great pass. Gives it to Cynthia. She's cutting. Takes a shot. And it hits the crossbar. And then it even hits the field goal post. What a shot. And Santa Paula miss again with the absolute great pass by Marisol Ramirez. Seemed like she didn't have the confidence to take it with her left foot. That probably would have been the best choice. But she made it work. Just the finish hits the crossbar. This game is still tied 1-1. Let's see. Santa Paula look motivated in this one. We'll see what happens here. Cynthia to Yahaira. She gets fouled. And this could be a chance. Maybe take a shot from right there. So here's a chance for Santa Paula again. It will be taken by Cynthia.
Hopefully we'll be able to see them break this tie.
Yeah, we'll see. Chiara Fiorentino is going up. Might want to get it for a rebound. There's Cynthia, but it's blocked from one of Carpinteria's. I believe that's number 10, Kenna Mayer. And there was a foul right there. I believe that was Zaira Costa. Once again, Carpinteria will have it now. But this game is starting just like how the first half started, in which Santa Paula are dominating, they're taking chance. Except the first time Santa Paula actually had a shot on goal, it went in, which we've already seen, I believe, two that almost gone in, but it hasn't gone in. See if the third chance they're able to finally finish it and get that second goal they desperately need and they deserve, honestly. And we do see an interception there, but Carpinteria's just kicks it out. That was Sofia Mora. Now there's Sofia Sanchez. She'll give it to Marisol short. And it was a bad throw in by Sofia. This ball will go right back to Carpinteria. That's number 5, Sofia Mora. And that ball goes out, and it was last touched by Carpinteria. So now there is Marisol. And she's going to give it to Sofia. They give it to Kiara. Back to Sofia. Now they give it to the striker. Cynthia Marisol gives it back to Cynthia. But she wasn't able to get that touch. Once again, number 10, Kenna. She tried to send Carpinteria's number 16, Mayra. That is offside, though. So now here is Kiara who will take it. And it seemed like it hit Cynthia, but that ball will go out. It will actually hit one of Carpinteria's. Might have been number 10, Kenna. There'll be a throw in. Will be taken by number 2, Sofia Sanchez. No, it would actually be Carpinteria's ball. Seems like the ref was pointing the other side, though. There's Yahaira. She gives it to Alexia. Intercepted by the left back once again, Luna Galvan. It was actually number 14, Emma Miller. And now there is Yahaira, and it hit her hand. Once again, Carpinteria get it. Now they try to go quick. Marisol, very good by her to put her leg in there. And Santa Paula have it with Marisol sending Serena. But nothing happened from that. All Carpinteria just kick it out. But Cynthia is able to get it. Here's a chance. Cynthia sends a cross. It goes to Alexia. Yahaira shoots, and it goes right to the goalkeeper once again. And she kicks it right to number 5, Sofia. But once again, that bad touch allows Santa Paula to recover. And now, seem like number 2, Mia Alvarado, kicks it out. It will be a throw-in once again for Santa Paula. So 8 minutes have already gone by in this interesting second half already. We've seen shots and that were so close to going in, yet just that final touch, they weren't able to. They haven't been able to show their ability to finish so far. Now there's Marisol, not the best pass, but Carpentier weren't able to recover. Now there's Alexia. And seemed like there will be time after there was someone on the ground. So once again, we'd like to invite you guys, those who are watching either live stream or they're watching it after the game, we would invite you guys to subscribe, as we don't want you guys to miss any of the games, whether it's girls soccer, boys soccer, girls basketball. We will actually have boys basketball next back. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that. And so subscribe, share it to people who might want to see us. And obviously, don't forget to like also. Now there is number 12 eats it, but Santa Paula lose it. And then Carpinteria get it back with Karen. Good tackle by Saida. Now there's against again Santa Paula. And that was Alexia. Now there's Cynthia. She gives it to Marisol. She didn't see it. And that ball goes all the way to the goalkeeper. Seemed like she wasn't expecting it. And now Saida just tries to kick it out. That ball did go out. So Santa Paula are playing with almost their starters. The only change is Serena Campos for Yarabi. Now there's Yahaira. She takes a shot, but good deflection by number 10, Kenna Mayer. Now there's a chance for a counter. That ball does go out though. And it still will be Carpinteria's ball though. See, my coach didn't really like that call. And now there is Kiara. And Marisol and number 2 are fighting for it. That's Mia. And Cynthia almost was able to get it. That ball will be Santa Paula's though. So we talked about Carpinteria's record not really mattering because at the end of the day, once they play, the records don't really matter. Santa Paula and Carpinteria are both trying to win, and we've seen a very close game in terms of the score. But Santa Paula, we have seen their dominance though. They just haven't been able to score a second time, even though they usually have, I say, about maybe 60% of the ball. Now, very good by number 5, Sophia Mora. Now, here's a chance for a counter. Sofia Sanchez right there. And she tries to give it to Marisol, and that ball goes out. Carpenteria's ball once again. So we would like to remind you guys that if Santa Paula and Carpinteria stay like this, that they will go to overtime. Last game, I believe we did end the stream a little bit early. I apologize for that. But now we know that they can go to overtime. Here is Amaris. No, that's Alexis actually. And now there's a ball to Cynthia. Now Cynthia gives it to Yahaira. Yahaira will try to give it to Marisol. That ball does go out though. There will be substitutions though for Carpinteria. Not able to see who it is though. So here we go with the throw-in. That is Mia Alvarado. And Marisol gets in front of Carpinteria's girl. And it will be once again a throw-in for Santa Paula. Now there is Sofia Sanchez. Actually, there is a substitution as Serena Campos is coming out. Yarabi is coming back in. So now they are playing with their starters. There is Sofia. Now there's Cynthia recovers. She might have a chance. She gives it to Yarabi. So there's her first chance and she came in. Cynthia! And what a save once again. It seemed like she might have thought it was going to the corner. But she's able to recover and get that ball.
An
And once
amazing,
again,
an amazing shot on goal though.
yeah, Cynthia, it was actually Yarabi. And both of them created that play. It's again, that final shot, just not able to go in. So now there is, once again, Carpinteria. Now they send the ball to number 13, Isela, but Santa Paula recover. Yarabi wasn't able to get the touch. Now there's Yahaira. She makes the tackle. That ball once again is just going through the midfield. Both teams now not able to really have possession of the ball. That does favor Carpinteria though. Seems like since they are dropping back and playing for the counter, they're not really worried about having too much of the ball. As here is Chiara Fiorentino. She'll try to send it. And they try to clear, Carpinteria did. Now there's their chance for the counter. They send it. There's no one there though. Julissa Tobias just comes out and kicks it out for a throw-in. So there's 25 minutes left in this second half. Santa Paula and Carpinteria are tied 1-1. Both goals coming in the first half. None have been scored in this one, in this half. You know, a good play right there. That's number 5, Sofia Mora. And she sends a ball. She is offsides. Very good ball, though, to Ilse Alvarado. And now there is Daisy Vaca. Now Daisy gives it to Cynthia. Very good pass. And it was another handball. Seen plenty of those for Santa Paula. Again, we've seen, I believe, Marisol has one. Yahaira has one. Now Cynthia has one. Now there's Carpinteria once again. They send it. And now they weren't able to recover number 7, Alexia. And now they do with Kiara. They send the ball. That ball goes to Yarabi. Here's a chance. There's Yahaira. But very good tackle by Mi Alvarado. And then Kiara intercepted. And Daisy tries to send the ball. That ball does go out. Seems like both teams, though, not really trying to risk too much. As we did see Santa Paula when they were losing, they didn't really risk too much. So they have those two players up front with Marisol occasionally going in, cutting in. We haven't really seen Alexis really do anything on the offensive side. So it's basically been around 3 players who are attacking for Santa Paula. The midfielders sometimes come a little bit more forward with Yahaira and Alexia. Now there's a throw in will be taken by Kanamayer, one of the captains. And it's intercepted by Yahaira, and she's going to try to take a shot. That ball goes right to the goalkeeper, though. Now here she comes. She's been very precise with her passes so far. That time they weren't able to control it. That was a good pass. Now there's Alexis. She shields it. Gives it to Cynthia. Now there's Cynthia's chance. Gives it to Marisol. Very good interception by Sofia Mora. But then Santa Paula recover again. But not the best shot by Alexia Zavala. That ball goes wide for another goal kick. Now there will be another substitution. Not sure who is coming in and who's coming out though. Believe it was for Carpinteria though. As there's a chance for another counter. But right there, Side Acosta's ready and intercepts it. Now here's a chance for Santa Paula. There's Yahaira. She gave it to Cynthia. She wasn't able to control it. Once again, the goalkeeper has it. And that ball goes to Marisol with a very good pass to Cynthia. Now there's Yahaira to Cynthia. Back to Yahaira. She has it still. Gives it to Marisol. Now Marisol cuts. She still has it. She's going to try to send across. And that ball will go out though for a goal kick. But Carpinteria have been very sound defensively with their four defenders, with their center mids also. We have more of that center defensive mid who's staying back. And then we have the other ones who are basically man marking. They're man marking Marisol, they're man marking Alexia, and they're also man marking Alexis. Now there's Kiara who's gonna have the throw in. And now she sends it to Cynthia. And the ball goes right to Alexia. There's Alexia's chance. And she still has it. There's Marisol. She's going to try to send across. The ball goes right to the goalkeeper, though, once again. 20 minutes now for Santa Paula or Carpinteria to score. Now there's Carpinteria's chance. Once again, Santa Paula have been very sound defensively, though. Full credit to the defense, which their Carpinteria are trying to counter, but they're just shutting it down before they have a chance to really execute something. Now there's Carpinteria had recovered, but then Alexis tries to send it to Yarabi. That ball does go out though for a throw-in after a great tackle from one of Carpinteria's center backs. So here we go with the throw-in. Believe that is Alexis. She gives it to Yahaira. Now there's Yarabi to Yahaira. Now she tries to send a cross once again right to the goalkeeper though. Those crosses haven't gone to the places where the players would probably want it to. We've seen some from Yahaira, we've seen some from Marisol, which they're just going to the goalkeeper. And it seems like another handball, this time by Sofia Sanchez. Carpinteria get it once again. No, it's actually Santa Paula's ball. But very good by Mayer. The ball still has a Santa Paula still has a chance. All Mia Alvarado does is just kick it out for another throw in. And Cynthia gonna try to gives it all the way to Yahaira. Very good throw in. Now Yahaira to Cynthia. Back to Yahaira. And she's gonna take another shot. Once again, isn't able to really alarm the goalkeeper. Now there's 14. Emma, but lost it to Alexis. That ball goes to Saira. Once again, there is Yahaira to Cynthia. She's going to maybe take a shot. She still has it. Now she takes a shot and it blocked by one of the center backs. That was number 21, Clarissa Ramirez. She's actually the one that scored for Carpinteria on that penalty kick. And there will be a substitution. Can't see the number. That is number 17. Jennifer Galindo coming in once again for, I believe that is Alexis Carrillo. So they're doing the same substitution they did in the second part of the first half, in which Alexia is going probably once again to that right mid spot, and Jennifer going to that center mid spot. Now there's Jennifer, already gonna give it to Alexia. Now there's a chance with Marisol. Now Marisol holds it. She gives it to Sofia. Now Sofia gives it all the way to Kiara. Now back to Yahaira to Sofia. Cynthia, not the best pass right there, but Marisol recovers. She was trying to give it to the left. And now there's Cynthia. She tried to cut in. What a tackle. The ball's still in play, though. There's Cynthia. Trying to find space. The ball goes through everyone, including Santa Paula's player, though. And now there is Sophia to Cynthia. The ball goes to Marisol. Now there's Jennifer. She has it still. To Marisol. Now there's Cynthia. She's going to take a shot. Almost touched one of number 10's hand. Kenna Mayer. That ball goes right to the goalie, though. And the reason they're taking these much shots from outside is because they're not giving them any room. As soon as someone gets it in the box, they're double teaming. One to the left, one to the right, not allowing anything to happen. Not even to maybe turn and take a shot. And now there's a chance for a counter for Carpinteria. But good recovery from Jennifer Galindo. Now there's Daisy. Daisy and a bad pass, but it might go to Yarabi. It does go to Yarabi. And they try to send it to Cynthia. Cynthia's fighting for it. She has a chance. And makes it! What a goal on her left foot. Finally, Santa Paula able to score. And it's Cynthia Ramos who's been the player who's probably most deserving of the goal. She's been finding the chances. She's been creating them. She's been taking shots. Just an incredible game so far. She wasn't able to score. Now she does, though. Santa Paula are finally leading 2-1.
I'm sure the girls are very relieved to see that tie finally broken, and now they just need to keep their defense strong, and they'll be able to secure the win.
Yeah, no question. They know that they have to have a sense of relief now. And we do see Cynthia. See how motivated she is. She did a little, maybe a little bit too motivated. She pushed Mia, and it will be a free kick. But as Ryan said, they have to feel much more comfortable now, but not comfortable to maybe stop what they're doing right now. The way that they're playing great with attacking, and as some coaches say, the best form of defense is attack. And now there's Carpinteria trying to find something, and it goes right to the center backs. Now there's Sophia. But what a great goal, though, by Cynthia Ramos, finding space. And that's the problem when you're man marking with the center backs, with the strikers. And we do see Cynthia right there. She might want to take a shot. She's cutting in, but very good from Carpinteria's defender. It was actually their midfielder. Now there's Jennifer. He tried to give it, but Mia was able to get it. Now there's Cynthia to Marisol. Marisol. She tried to cross it, but the goalkeeper gets it. But in the goal, so they were man marking both Yarabi and Cynthia, which is risky because if they do pass them, they're gonna have a wide open chance for a goal. It's exactly what we saw. We do see Cynthia again. That shot goes wide. So she was able to take the chance and get some space. Probably not on her preferred leg, but she took that shot and was able to make it. Incredible goal. And we did see a substitution for Carpinteria. Now there's a recovery. There's Yarabi. She was trying to cut in, but a good from number 3, Luna Galvan. So there's Carpinteria. They have the chance. Daisy Vaca. No foul. She just takes the ball away. There's Yahaira with so much space now. And she has a lot of time to pass it. She didn't do the best pass. It was a foul, though. Yahaira got fouled when she did the pass. Now it was actually a drop ball. Not sure why. Now there's Daisy. And she sends Cynthia. That ball goes out, though, for a goal kick. But we'll see if Carpinteria are going to want to risk a little bit more. We know that even when Santa Paula are down, they don't really put many people on the attack. We do see a substitution, as that is Alexia coming out for Jessica Velasquez. So I actually forgot what I was saying. But anyways, here's Marisol. She lost it. It goes all the way to Kiara, who gets it. But the ball goes to the left back. That is Sophia. And that ball goes straight to one of the Carpinteria's midfielder. And the ref gets in the way. Excuse me, ref. And they do have to call him dead. Santa Paula will get it. Now there's Daisy. And she'll try to find someone. Now she tries to send a long ball to Cynthia. It's a good one. No, the goalkeeper reacts and is able to get it. And overall, Giselle Zamora having a very great game in terms of those intercepting. As you could say, Emmanuel Neuer style. Sometimes it's risky, but it's proven that she's been very good at it, knowing when to come and when not to come outside of her box. So she's been very good. Fortunately, those two goals, there's nothing she's been able to do about both of them. They've just been both very good strikes. But let's be honest, the lead could be very large if it wasn't for her saves. So full credit to her. And now there's a good header by Sara Costa. And now there's Daisy Vaca. Been very good on her long ball so far. Now there is Jessica. She gives it to Jennifer. To Daisy, and she tries to send another good long ball. That ball goes through. Here's Marisol. They have Cynthia wide open. Seemed like she tried to go for a through ball. It didn't come out the way she probably wanted it to. The ball, once again, is in Giselle Zamora's hands. So there might be a delay here. The ref asked for the ball. Might be just a drop ball. It is going to be one. Santa Paula or Carpinteria are going to have it. Now she's going to kick it. But it goes to Sofia Sanchez. But there's a chance for Sophia Mora to get it. And that ball is out on Sophia. So it will be Santa Paula's. And was that a bad throw in? No, it was just she was a little bit too ahead. Now there's Sophia. And Sophia trying to give it to Cynthia was a little bit short. Now there's Sophia fighting for it still against the other Sophia. So it was both Sophias. Seems like Santa Paula Sophia won in that battle. As there's Chiara Fiorentino with the throw in. And she gives it to Cynthia. And she tried to flick it and get the ball. That ball is out on Carpinteria. They're trying to go quick. Marisol gives it to Cynthia. And now there's Cynthia. She cuts. Takes the shot. No, might have been a cross. Jessica didn't expect it. But there she is. There's Jessica. She cuts. She finds space. She sends a cross. Once again, right to the goalkeeper, though. And now here she comes. She kicks it. And it goes to Daisy Vaca. Seems like Daisy Vaca and Kiara swapped roles, with Kiara being that sweeper now. And Daisy being the center back with more freedom. That's all. Cynthia Ramos almost got it free, but that ball does go after. Seemed like Jennifer tried to give a ball to Cynthia. That ball goes out for a goal kick. There's still 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game. Santa Paula, as we said, they need to win every single game now because we know playoff times are coming. So they definitely want to get there. If they do win this, they'll actually improve their record to 6-1-1. So they're definitely hoping to see that. Cynthia, she took a shot, but it was blocked by one of the defenders. Not the best clearance as Marisol has a chance. But I believe that was number 10. No one touched it. She just kicked it high. And it will be Carpinteria's goal kick. So stay tuned as we won't have a game on Thursday. We will have a game though on Friday. That is boys soccer. So definitely stay tuned. And if you want to watch it live, make sure to subscribe so you get those alerts when we do go live. Definitely subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any games. Or if you want to watch past games, we have a whole list of them, even from last year if you want to see the difference maybe in the way that they've been playing. Now there's Marisol. She has it still. The ball didn't go out. She's going to send across. And Jessica almost had it. Now there's Daisy. And Daisy, see, that's the freedom that she has. She's a center back and she's playing almost as a right mid. This could be dangerous though if Carpinteria get it. But Santa Paula still have it. There's Yahaira. And Carpinteria just kick it out. And now there's Daisy. Intercepted. And it was a handball though by Carpinteria. Santa Paula's ball. So Daisy Valka's probably going to try to send it to either, you see Marisol, Yahaira, Cynthia's right there, Yarabi. She sends across. It goes to Jessica. It seemed like she didn't see it coming. It was offsides. Marisol scored it. So it seemed like she might have ran before they had kicked it. It is offsides. So Carpinteria gets saved.
Now just 4 minutes left in the second half. We'll see when the ref calls it.
So we do see Daisy Vaca gives it to Sofia Sanchez. Sofia Sanchez to Marisol. Marisol to back to Sofia. Now they give it to the center mid. Yahaira to Jennifer. Jennifer has plenty of time. She gives it to Cynthia. Cynthia takes a shot. Once again, the goalkeeper goes right to her hands. Now she's trying to find someone. It goes right to number 5, Sophia Mora, but she isn't able to control it. Santa Paula's ball again. So we would like to apologize for this game is freezing. We are experiencing a little bit of technical difficulties right here. Now here we go once again. Now that is Yahaira, and she gives it to Cynthia. Now Cynthia has it, and she cuts. The ball's still in, and she gets tripped up. Is there a penalty? There's no penalty, as she says. The referee says she touched all ball, and it still will just be a throw-in for Santa Paula. You know, there's Marisol looking for someone. And Marisol gives it to Cynthia. It's headed. Jessica was almost able to get it. Now there's a shot. And that shot had plenty of power in it, but the goalkeeper was right there once again. Yeah, she's saved the ball. They're taking plenty of shots that she might even have the record for the most saves. That Santa Paula have taken plenty and plenty of shots. Well, only 2 have gone in. Now we see her once again. And now right to number 5. Sophia, she wasn't able to control it though, and it goes back to Jennifer. Now she gives it to Zaira Costa. A good ball to Cynthia. She wasn't able to control it, but then they weren't able to clear it. Carpinteria was. Now there's Cynthia. She still has it. Now she might want to take a shot. She will. It's blocked. Yarabi. She wasn't able to take that final touch, and the ball goes once again to the goalkeeper. So an interesting play though right there. That ball will go to Santa Paula, the Carpinteria. So the clock has stopped. 1 minute and 20 seconds. We'll see when the ref decides to end this. As of right now, though, Santa Paula will win this game. So that ball was out on Carpinteria. It'll be Santa Paula's side. Now Daisy Vodka to Kiara. No, that's Daisy Vodka. She gives it to Yahaira. Now there's Yahaira. And Sophia try to give it back to her. Now there's Carpinteria, and it's intercepted by Kiara. That was a handball. And they do call it. Santa Paula's ball again. But they will play on. No, they won't play on. It would just be a handball. So we'll see if this is the last play for Santa Paula. Maybe increase their lead. So there is Daisy Vodka. And she'll try to send it to one of the forwards slash midfielders. That ball goes to Jennifer. She wasn't able to recover. Marisol makes the tackle, but Carpinteria just kick it out. And now there's Daisy. And now there's Marisol. Marisol has it still. Still fighting to have it. Cynthia to Marisol. Has Jennifer, and she might take a shot. She will take the shot. That ball goes over the bar. Another goal kick. But the game is over. Santa Paula win this 2-1 with Cynthia Ramos and Yahaira Ramirez scoring both of the goals. It was a very good game in which Santa Paula were dominant for pretty much the whole game. Full credit to Carpinteria, though. Besides what their record maybe showed, they gave a very good fight. They were even able to score a goal. Their defense, their goalkeeper, Giselle Zamora, incredible what she did today. But Santa Paula, they were able to score. They were able to get those 2 goals that was all they needed. But they had to be confident by the way they played. Ryan, anything you'd like to add?
Yes, it was a great game. Santa Paula just took a lot of shots. It's just so many, that goalkeeper was able to save so many of them. It was just the 2 that made it in. But a great game.
Yeah, we'd like to thank every one of you guys for watching this. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the future games. My name